Well, very well done. I remember at Fulham early on in that season, you said to me constantly the importance of getting points early on the board. Absolutely crucial.
Crucial, yeah, very crucial. Home game today. Understood the challenge what we faced today as well against a very good side who have done really well in pre-season as well. So crucial that we got a result. More importantly was the performance, and in terms of what we needed to bring to today's game, passion, desire, and energy about us. And to a man, I thought we did that and executed that brilliantly, and was well worthy of the result really.
How important was it to impress your physicality on them as well?
Yeah, it was physicality in terms of what we can bring. We knew home game. Fans coming in, first time obviously in the Premier League again for a couple of years or 3 years, and we needed to set our marker down. Early goal really helped us in that sense, and then I thought we constantly looked at a threat in them moments. Defensively, the organisation, the players were incredible in terms of executing what we asked of them. Areas where we can still improve for sure, certainly with the ball, but overall a pleasing result really in the performance.
What a lovely story is the Kiefer Moore goal, really, because he came last year, he had the injury straight away, this was his first start. He's one of those players, I said in the commentary, Scott, managers who have him love him because of the work he puts in.
I mean, he's a different option for us. We brought him in last year, suffered with a big injury, barely had any time with him, pushed him out there really. He was barely training, and we see what he could bring to us in terms of made a big input into getting us promoted. This year's come back, we've worked tirelessly with him in terms of that. 6 weeks of good work, and he's come back in good shape. He gives us option, Jonathan. He's a mobile 9 we can go up to the top line to him when we can. In terms of that, he's a big threat in and around the box as well. I thought his general play today was exceptional really, and well worthy of his goal.
I know Dominic Solanke will need goals, all centre forwards do. For me, in that first half, he looked a completely different player than he was in Bournemouth's last Premier League stint. Yeah,
I really played him a little bit different today, Dom. I thought he was close. He could have probably scored in the first half. He had a big chance. Again, this is a player now coming back into the Premier League three or 4 years on the last time he was here. He's grown as a man, grown as a player, certainly. It's going to be a big part to play in us this year, really, in terms of what he can bring, top player. Looking forward to seeing more of that.
People are looking at the Bournemouth side and saying, well, look, he hasn't got Premier League experience, he hasn't got Premier League experience and so on. But those players who haven't had, how hungry are they? Are they, having worked so hard in their careers lower down, to enjoy and savour and take this moment?
Well, that was my big message before. My big message before, exactly that. We worked tirelessly last year in a relentless league to get this opportunity to play in the Premier League against the world's best players, and just don't let it slip, don't let it slide, because I realise the challenges, we all do. We realise we're going to lose games this year. What is important is we don't lose them moments, really. So, like I said, the big message today was take these moments, enjoy them for what they are. We live in a world, and certainly in this football world, where you're always defined by a result. And of course I understand that, but more importantly was this group of players have worked tirelessly last year to go and embrace exactly the challenge which is there going to be set. This is the first challenge, first game of the season. There's many more coming for sure. But with that attitude, with the desire we showed today, we got a chance.
How good was the debut by Tavernier? But also, when you look through your squad, it looks a bit thin. So how likely is it you're going to get more in like him?
Yeah, we need more for sure. In terms of that, we need to, where we are currently as a squad. We all know that, and that's no disrespect to the players we have in the building. For sure, it isn't. But we need to obviously thicken up on that, and we're trying to do that for sure. Marcus today, I thought again is probably a little bit light in his work. He's missed a week's training the week before, obviously with a transfer happening. But again, he showed bits, and every bit about him today was a reason we've brought him to the football club. I suppose he fits the model of what we are: a young player, progressive player who wants to go on and try and become a regular Premier League player. And I thought today at times he showed every bit of that.